Hello everyone and welcome back to Crowley House. Today in the garden I'm going to be working on actually a little section right up here at the front of the house. And it's a section I've neglected since this spring. Actually, I've just neglected it. It really needs some help. So what I'm going to do is start by clearing out, kind of like what we did last week, clear out this space, get it under control, and I do have some plants that I'm going to plant in there. But anyways, so that's what this video is going to be about. I hope you enjoy it. And I tell you, the last couple days we just had this perfect weather, 79 degrees, light breeze, light cloud cover, just perfect for gardening. So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful because this is exactly what I need right now. We've had a lot of stress lately here. And so this is just rejuvenating my soul for sure. Anyways, okay, here we go. So I got this little garden somewhat under control. It's really dry. I haven't watered it at all. So I'm gonna throw a sprinkler on it for a little bit, do another chore, and come back to this in just a few, just to get the ground wet. I've got some things to plant in here, and you know, this garden, it goes, you know, from this side of the house around the corner. There's that rose. It's beautiful, but it just goes with the roots under the ground and comes up and keeps going. It's a bear to keep under control. So every year I have to cut it back a couple times and it just keeps coming back. So there's also a lot of blackberry in here. I know Jay and I talked about that a little bit. Here it's really invasive, and if you don't catch it in time, it gets out of control. And I feel like I get one section of the garden really good, and then it just goes to pot. So this is where I'm gonna stop it. You kind of have to set some boundaries for yourself, because otherwise that's when you kind of overexert yourself, or you know, you can just keep going and going, and because I love it. But I'm gonna stop here and I will tackle the rest of that next week. Today I've got some other things going on, but I want to get this planted as well. So I'm going to throw a sprinkler on it and just give it probably 15-20 minutes, maybe 30, and then come back to it and plant it up. We'll probably add some more compost and like a little fertilizer, just zhuzh up the soil and make it happy again, and it'll spring back to life. So my plan is to finish up this little garden, or actually the gardens that are around the house. I'm just trying to get everything out of the greenhouse that we have extra and popping it in anywhere that I can. So I'm starting with, I have these really cool coleuses, which I grew for the hanging baskets. They just now started taking off, and this is called Great Falls Angel. And so what I thought to do is I've got some little rock that just borders this beautiful little garden that's getting a little bit of shade in the afternoon. So I thought to pop these in along and maybe have them grow like over the rock and kind of cascade, almost like a ground cover, is my thought. I'm going to keep you guys posted on this later when it fills out. So I have some of this that I'm going to plant in, and then that new little space that I just cleared out, I had a couple of these sun patients left over from another project. And so this one here is neon pink. It's really pretty. It's a little bit bright for me, but it is what it is. It's going in the ground. It's got to go somewhere. And this is rose glow, which I think that combination is going to look really pretty. And because this coleus can kind of, I don't know if you can see that very well, this coleus can like be sun or shade, which is really kind of cool. I think that combination is going to be really pretty. So that's what I'm doing. Decided. Okay, so I'm going to get to planting. The sun is still very hot. It's still about 80 degrees, but I got this really nice breeze. So I'm going to start here in the shade and then move over to that new little area that I cleared out and plant away. This time of year, it's fun to get little color spots throughout the garden. Use up what you have, the extras, just force yourself to get them out. And the hardest thing is to keep them watered and growing. But once they get established, it's so nice to have those pops of color throughout the garden. Well, until next time, much success in all you do and grow, and we'll be seeing you shortly back here at Crowley House very soon. Bye-bye.